Hello everyone, welcome to your very own YouTube channel CA Weekly. Here we discuss the top current affair of every month on a weekly basis. This is the second part of December. I have already discussed the first part of December. If you haven't watched the video, please go watch it and return for the second part. Also after this part, I will be releasing the third part of December and a total of 220 MCQs will be discussed in the month of December, and these are the most important MCQs. Okay, I can take about 3 to 400 of MCQs, but I make it a point that I only discuss the relevant MCQs that are important from the examination point of view. For example, we don't need to know the World Chef Day until unless you are giving the entrance of a hotel management exam. Okay, so all these 220 MCQs are very relevant. So please like the video and share it among your friends and other study groups. So let's see the second part of December. Human Rights Day is being celebrated on which date? So Human Rights Day is being celebrated on 10th of December. Okay, and Human Rights Day is celebrated annually across the world on 10 December every year. The day was chosen to honor the United Nations General Assembly adoption and proclamation on 10 December 1948 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. So UDHR was adopted on 10 December 1948, and to honor this date we celebrate the Human Rights Day. Okay, 10 December. What is the theme of Human Rights Day 2021? So the theme of Human Rights Day 2021 was equality, reducing inequalities, advancing human rights. Okay. President has presented the President's Standard to which number missile vessel squadron of the United Navy? So the President's Standard was presented to 22nd Missile Vessel Squadron of Indian Navy. Okay, which is also known as the Killer Squadron. Okay, and this award was presented at the ceremonial parade held at the Naval Dockyard, Mumbai, Maharashtra. Okay, important question. When will Chandrayaan 3 will be launched? So the Chandrayaan 3 is expected to launch in the third quarter of 2022, and if normal workflow continues, the Chandrayaan 3 will be launched in the third quarter of 2022, as informed by the Union Minister of State in the Department of Space, Dr. Jitendra Singh. Okay. Who has been honored with the 57th Gyanpith Award 2022? I already discussed this question in the previous video. So the correct answer is Damodar Mauzo. He is a Konkani author and he was honored with the 57th Gyanpith Award on 7th of December. He is a 77-year-old author and he has been conferred with this nation highest literary award for his outstanding contribution to literature. So Gyanpith Award is given in the field of literature. Okay, remember both these facts. And the 56th Gyanpith Award was also announced and it was given to Assamese novelist Neelmani Phukan. Okay. Which Indian shuttler won silver at BWF World Tour Finals 2021? So it was PV Sindhu who won the silver at BWF World Tour Finals and she lost to Ansei Young. Okay. Ansei Young won the gold. Kazuhaveli wetland declares as 16th bird sanctuary in which state of India Kazuhaveli bird sanctuary is located? So this bird sanctuary is located in the state of Tamil Nadu, and it is located near Vilupuram in Tamil Nadu, and it will be called Kazuhaveli bird sanctuary from now. Okay, so it is the latest addition in the list of bird sanctuaries in Tamil Nadu. Important question. German lawmakers officially elected which social democrat as the new chancellor of Germany? So Olaf Scholz will be the new chancellor of Germany, and he will put an end to 16 years of conservative rule under the Angela Merkel. Okay, she was the chancellor of Germany for 16 years, and now the new chancellor of Germany is Olaf Scholz. Okay, which organization has launched the cyber security skills training program in India to train over 1 lakh people? So Microsoft has launched a cybersecurity skills training program in India to train over 1 lakh people by 2022 to address the skills gap and prepare India's workforce for a career in cybersecurity. Okay. Olaf Scholz has been sworn in as the new chancellor of which country? So, Germany. We just discussed it. Bhasha Sangam mobile app has been launched by which minister? So, Bhasha Sangam app has been launched by Subhash Sarkar. He is the Union Minister of State for Education, Mr. Subhash Sarkar. And what exactly is the Bhasha Sangam mobile app? So, basically, this app is developed to give users familiarity with common expressions of daily conversation in scheduled Indian languages. The app has 100 plus sentences designed on different themes that allow people to learn basic conversation in 22 Indian languages. We all know that there are 22 Indian languages which are classified as the scheduled Indian languages, and this app will help them to test themselves and generate online certificates. Basically, the app aims to foster the spirit of Ek Bharat Shresth Bharat by enabling people across India to learn the different languages of different states of India and come closer to their culture. Okay, so basically the aim is to make people more aware about different languages that are spoken in our country. Okay, Subhash Sarkar, Union Minister of State for Education. Important question. Bharat Sangam mobile app. Aung San Suu Kyi has been sentenced to 4 years imprisonment. She is a prominent civilian leader who belongs to which country? So, she is a prominent civilian leader from the state of Myanmar. Okay, and she is an ousted civilian leader who is sentenced to 4 years imprisonment after being found guilty on 2 charges. The first verdict in a raft of criminal cases that the country's military has brought against her since seizing power 10 months ago. Okay, and this is a very bizarre news because she has won the Nobel Peace Prize. Okay, and today she is facing a total of 11 charges which can bring in a maximum imprisonment of 102 years. So it's very sad on the country Myanmar part because such a great Nobel laureate is being imprisoned with false charges or whatever be the case. Which Indian scientist has won the Young Geospatial Scientist Award? So, Rupesh Goyal has won the Young Geospatial Scientist Award for his unparalleled contribution in developing the Indian geoid model and computation software. Okay, Rupesh Goyal, who has won the title of Miss Trans Global Universe 2021. So, the title of Miss Trans Global Universe 2021 has been won by Shruti Sitara. Okay, and she is the first Indian to win the Miss Trans Global Universe 2021. She is the native of Kerala. Okay, Shruti Sitara. Which Indian origin person has been named as SpaceX first flight surgeon? So he is Mr. Anil Menon, and he was into NASA, but now he has turned towards SpaceX. Okay. Sanket Mahadev Sargar has won gold in which category? So he has won gold in weightlifting, and he has won this medal in 55 kg snatch category at the ongoing Commonwealth Weightlifting Championship in Tashkent. Okay, Commonwealth Weightlifting Championship, which was held in Tashkent, Uzbekistan. Okay, Tashkent is the capital of Uzbekistan, and India has won a total of 16 medals at this event. Okay, 4 gold, 4 gold, 7 silver, and 5 bronze. Also remember, Bindrayani Devi won gold at World Weightlifting Championship that was held parallel to Commonwealth Weightlifting Championship in Tashkent. Okay, don't forget Bindrayani Devi. Haidarpur wetland has been recognized as the Ramsar site. Where is it located? So the location of Hyderpur wetland is in UP, okay, Uttar Pradesh. And Hyderpur wetland is a human-made wetland of around 6,908 hectares, okay, in Bijnor. It is located in Bijnor. And with this wetland, India has now total of 47 Ramsar sites, okay, and UP has 9 Ramsar wetlands, okay. For UP, it is the ninth Ramsar wetland, okay. And the exact location of Hyderpur wetland is the Madhya Ganga barrage, about 10 kilometers from Bijnor in western Uttar Pradesh, okay. And this site supports more than 25,000 water birds, serving as a breeding site for the near threatened Indian grassbird and provides refuge to the northern subspecies population of the vulnerable swamp deer during the seasonal flood-driven migration. Okay. Which state government has approved the Atmanirbhar Krishak Vikas Yojana? So, the state of Uttar Pradesh has approved the Atmanirbhar Krishak Vikas Yojana, which will boost the agriculture sector. Okay. Hyderpur wetland recognized as Ramsar site. Now a total of how many such designated areas in the country? So we just discussed it. A total of 47 Ramsar sites are now in India. Which country has not been invited for the Summit for Democracy in the USA? So Russia and China have not been invited to the Summit for Democracy in the USA, which is being held in the United States of America. And since they are not invited, so Russia and China have released a joint statement in which they said that the US is displaying a Cold War mentality that will stoke up ideological confrontation and a rift in the world. Okay. Which river basin is associated with the Hyderpur wetland? So the river Ganga is associated with the Hyderpur wetland. PM Modi participated in Summit for Democracy. The Summit for Democracy has been hosted by which country? We just discussed. USA is hosting the Summit for Democracy. In which country Asian Youth Para Games was held in 2021? So the Asian Youth Para Games were held in Bahrain. Okay, and it was the fourth Asian Youth Para Games, which is Asia's biggest event, and it was held at Rifa City, Bahrain. Okay, Rifa City, Bahrain. Important question. Kashi Vishwanath corridor has been inaugurated in which city? So the Kashi Vishwanath corridor has been inaugurated in the city of Varanasi, which is located in Uttar Pradesh. Okay, and PM Narendra Modi has inaugurated the first phase of Kashi Vishwanath corridor in Varanasi. Okay. The NIPER amendment bill passed in the parliament seeks to accord Institute of National Importance status to which institute? So this amendment bill will accord the Institute of National Importance to Institutes of Pharmaceutical Education and Research. And the full form of NIPER is National Institute of Pharmaceutical Education and Research Act. Okay. In which state the Niti Aayog will build 1000 Atal Tinkering Laboratories? So the Niti Aayog will build these Atal Tinkering Laboratories in the state of Jammu and Kashmir. Okay. And in which 187 Atal Tinkering Labs has been planned by Niti Aayog to establish at few educational institutes like KV, JNV and other private schools, and they will come up by the end of this financial year. Okay. 187 of them will come up by the end of this financial year. Who has been crowned with the Miss Universe 2021? So, Miss Harna Sandhu has been crowned with the Miss Universe 2021, which was held at Eilat, Israel. Okay, don't forget the venue. And it was the 70th Miss Universe pageant, which was won by Harna Sandhu. What is the new national helpline against atrocities on SCs, STs? So, it is 14566. DRDO successfully tested extended range Pinaka at Pokhran range at which state? So the Pokhran range is located in the state of Rajasthan. Which city has become the first in the world to go 100% paperless? So Dubai has become the first city in the world to go 100% paperless, and with this initiative it will save around 3 billion dirham. So it is very good initiative by the Dubai authorities. Which among the following institutes has developed a Bhu Parikshak device to detect soil health in 90 seconds? So this device has been developed by IIT Kanpur. Okay. And what exactly is Bhu Parikshak device? So basically it is a portable testing device that is accessible with a smartphone and which will help to understand the nutrient value of the soil. Okay. And the most interesting thing is it will cost about 50 rupees. Okay. And you just have to fill soil in this device and it will tell the nutritional value of the soil in 90 seconds. Okay. Jhili Dala Behera, who won a gold medal in the Commonwealth Championship, is associated with which sports? So he is associated with weightlifting. Okay. And he has won a gold medal at the Commonwealth Championship, which was held in Tashkent, Uzbekistan. Okay. Miss Universe 2021 held in which country? So it was held in Israel at Eilat. Okay. National Energy Conservation Day is being celebrated on which date? So the National Energy Conservation Day is celebrated on 14th of December to raise awareness about the importance of energy conservation. What is India's position in Global Health Security Index 2021? So India's position is 66 with an average index score of 42.8, and the United States of America is ranked first on the index with a overall index score of 75.9. Okay, which is followed by Australia and Finland. India's position was 66. Don't forget. What is GST on electric vehicles in India? So now the GST on electric vehicles in India is 5%. Earlier it was 12%. So to promote the use of electric vehicles in India, the GST on electric vehicles has reduced by 7%. Now it is 5%. Okay. Who has been appointed as the new head of UNICEF? So the new head of UNICEF is Catherine Russell, and the Secretary General Antonio Guterres has announced to appoint an assistant to US President Joe Biden, Catherine Russell, as the next head of the UN Children's Agency UNICEF. Okay. And the headquarters of UNICEF is in New York. Which Indian mathematician has been honored with the Ramanujan Prize 2021? So she is Neena Gupta, who comes from Indian Statistical Institute, Kolkata. Okay. And interestingly, all previous winners of the Ramanujan Prize before Neena Gupta, three other people have won the Ramanujan Prize, and all three belong to the same institute. So it's consistent. Who has assumed charge as the chairman of the Chiefs of Staff Committee? So the Indian Army Chief General M.M. Narwane has been selected as the chairman of the Chiefs of Staffs Committee because of his seniority among all the other three service chiefs. Okay. Which among the following has been inscribed in the UNESCO list of intangible cultural heritage of humanity? So Durga Puja in Kolkata has been inscribed in the UNESCO list of intangible cultural heritage of humanity. The headquarters of UNESCO is in Paris. India's first green hydrogen based microgrid project is being undertaken in which state? So India's first green hydrogen based microgrid project will come up in the state of Andhra Pradesh, okay, at Simhadri, okay. And NTPC has awarded this project to Bloom Energy India. Remember the name of the company also, Bloom Energy India. In which city PM Modi has inaugurated the Saryu Nahar National Project? So PM Modi has inaugurated the Saryu Nahar National Project in Balrampur, Uttar Pradesh. Okay, to realize the vision for farmer welfare and empowerment. Okay, so a lot of inaugurations come up in the pole-bound state of Uttar Pradesh by Mr. Narendra Modi. Union Cabinet has approved a proposal to raise the legal marriage age of women from 18 to how many years? So now it will be 21 years. The legal marriage age of women. Vijay Divas is being celebrated on which date? So Vijay Divas is celebrated on 16th of December to commemorate the country's victory over Pakistan in the 1971 war that led to formation of Bangladesh. Okay, the 1971 Indo-Pak war that led to the formation of Bangladesh. Important question. Vijay Divas, 16th of December. In which city 7th edition of the India International Science Festival was held? So it was held in Panaji, Goa. Okay. And the Union Minister of State for Science and Technology, Dr. Jitendra Singh, has started the 7th edition of the India International Science Film Festival. Okay. Who is the author of the book titled Pride, Prejudice and Panditry? So this book has been authored by Shashi Tharoor. Top scheme, which is an attempt to assist India's top athletes. What does the top scheme stand for? So top stands for Target Olympic Podium Scheme. Okay. Target Olympic Podium Scheme. And a total of 148 athletes, including 20 new inductees in 7 Olympic disciplines and 6 Paralympic disciplines, have been identified for support under the top scheme at a meeting of the Mission Olympic Cell of the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports. Okay, remember it. Target Olympic Podium Scheme. Which nation has honored Prime Minister Narendra Modi its highest civilian award, Gadak PG Khorlo? Okay, I hope I have announced it correctly. So this highest civilian award comes from the country of Bhutan. Okay, and our honorable Prime Minister has been honored with this award. Okay, important question. Center has granted in principle approval to set up the largest nuclear power generating site in which state? So Center has given this approval for the state of Maharashtra, and the approval of the nuclear power reactor has been accorded to a site in Maharashtra, Jaipur. Also remember the location, which will make it largest nuclear power generating site in India with a total capacity of 9900 megawatt. Okay. MOEF and CC has declared Ascot Wildlife Sanctuary as eco-sensitive zone. Where is it? So Ascot Wildlife Sanctuary is located in the state of Uttarakhand in Pithoragarh district. Okay. And the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change has declared the Ascot Wildlife Sanctuary as eco-sensitive zone. Okay. Which state has topped Foundational Literacy Index 2021 in the larger states category? So in the largest states category, the state of West Bengal has topped the Foundational Literacy Index, and in the smaller states category, this index has been topped by Kerala. Okay, remember both the facts. Which Indian state has launched Mission Shakti Living Lab with UNCDF? So Odisha has launched Mission Shakti Living Lab, okay, and it has partnered with the United Nations Capital Development Fund UNCDF for launching Mission Shakti Living Lab for the financial empowerment of women. Okay, important question, don't forget. Government laid the foundation stone for Ma Umia Dham development project in which state? So this project will come up in the state of Gujarat, and Mr. Amit Shah has laid the foundation stone of Ma Umia Dham development project in Sola in Ahmedabad, Sola district in Ahmedabad. Who is the author of the book titled Raj Kapoor, The Master at Work, released by Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu? So this book has been authored by Rahul Raval. Okay. Name the NASA spacecraft which has become the first spacecraft to pass through the sun's outer atmosphere. So Parker Solar Probe by NASA has become the first spacecraft to pass through the sun's outer atmosphere in the history. Okay. Which institution released the Tracking Universal Coverage 2021 Global Monitoring Report? So this report has been released by WHO, World Health Organization, which is headquartered in Geneva, Switzerland. RBI has introduced a prompt corrective action framework for large non-banking financial companies. The provision of the PCA framework will be effective from, so PCA framework for NBFCs will be effective from October 20 of 2022. National Minorities Rights Day is celebrated on which date? So this is celebrated on December of 18th every year. Okay, National Minorities Rights Day, and this is celebrated to uphold the right to freedom and equal opportunities for the ethnic minorities in India and create awareness about the respect and dignity of the minorities. Okay, it's an important question. Goa Liberation Day is celebrated on which date? So Goa Liberation Day is celebrated on December of 19th, and this day is observed every year in India, and it marks the day Indian Armed Forces freed Goa in 1961 following 450 years of Portuguese rule. The year 21 makes the 60 year of Goa's independence. Also remember, the operation took 36 hours and was codenamed as Operation Vijay, means Operation Victory. Okay. WhatsApp has announced a digital payment festival for how many villages in India? So 500 villages will see this festival. Okay. And WhatsApp has announced the Digital Payment Utsav, a pilot program that is going to adopt 500 villages in Karnataka and Maharashtra in an effort to accelerate financial inclusion. Okay. So this was all for the second part of December, and you will very soon get the third part of December. Okay. Till then, keep learning and take care of yourself. Thank you.